People aren't going to be able to follow this at all.
No.
We're all over the place.
We are. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Hopefully I'm better.
Wait till the ending.
Yeah.
We'll condense it at the ending.
Yeah.
Take it away, Tarrant.
Final Destination, whole franchise, ode to the late, great, and man whose voice I would have loved to take on a date, Tony Todd.
Yeah. Tony Todd.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Best part of the movie.
Hell yeah.
Movies.
So, if you haven't seen our Twisted Television episode for the episode 11 of Nightmare Room.
I think it was 10.
10?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or 9. Somewhere in there, yes. He's in one of those episodes.
Yeah, that too. And also the Nightmare Rooms, My Name is Evil. Heads up, I'm having some cognitive
Today, Junior.
I'm having some issues.
I get to make fun of him.
Yeah, I gave him permission. So
okay.
I could give permission to... Yeah. So, still awaiting results. Still. Yeah, I haven't heard anything back today. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
We will be discussing kind of the 5 movies of Final Destination. I have them. They're back here somewhere.
I forgot to bring them. I have the box set. Yeah.
I have separate ones. I think
well.
I have like 1 through 3 in one box or whatever, and then 4 and 5 floating around. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so doing something similar to when we did the Friday the 13th.
Right.
Thing. So we're gonna go down the list, or at least try to, because I'm a derp today and the past week. Chronological order of all the deaths in the complete Final Destination franchise, and have some fun facts. So starting out, Final Destination 5, which was actually the prequel to the entire franchise.
So we're starting at 5 and going down.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So, well, it starts at 5, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, because it's a prequel. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, the chronological.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. 5, for those of you that don't know, Premonition is a bridge disaster collapse. Pretty gnarly, and sets up for that this film was possibly supposed to be shot in 3D.
It was shot in 3D, wasn't it?
I do believe, but obviously I don't watch things in 3D at my own house.
Right.
Because I don't have the technology. Yeah, I'm not the million peso man.
I think this would have been fun to see in 3D in a theater.
Oh, yeah.
But watching it at home?
Yeah.
There's better Final Destinations.
Oh, yeah. It's not the worst one, but yeah. So starting out...
Is it?
Okay. I don't know. We'll get there.
All right. We'll get there.
Watch it. No. And so starting out, number 1, Candace Hooper, a.k.a. she's actually... Candace Hooper, whose name is actually a reference to Tobe Hooper, who, if you don't know, was the person that started the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact, several of the last names are actually based off of old school horror directors or actors.
A lot of places do that.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of those references in this thing. Yeah. Originally, she was impaled by a boat, but then she ended up, during a gym accident, gets snapped into pieces.
Right.
So, I don't know. What do you think would be worse, getting impaled by a boat or getting, mangled? Yeah,
what would be worse?
Yeah. What would you rather have happened to you?
Oh, jeez. I'd probably take the boat.
I don't know. Depending. And things about it. Yeah. Which one would kill you quicker?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going to take you out quicker? Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then, moving on. Number 2, Isaac Palmer. He's so easily forgotten in this movie. I mean, people will keep forgetting about him. Crap, I can't remember his name.
PJ Byrne?
Yeah,
in real life?
No, the actor that plays Dennis Latman. David
Kushner.
Yeah, Kushner. Yeah, references. Includes him in the list of people that died on the bridge, even though he was a survivor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that he's constantly forgotten throughout this film. He originally dies by he's in the bus and it falls into the water, versus that gnarly acupuncture accident.
Right.
I don't know. Personally, I think I'd take the bus over the acupuncture. What about you?
Maybe.
I mean, like that one scene where he's like pulling the needle, and it's like.
No, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather that than be turned into an involuntary porcupine.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Number 3, Olivia Castle, named after William Castle.
Yeah. Castle Films, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crushed by a car in the water, or that LASIK mishap, which this scene actually is why I refused to get the LASIK surgery. Not because of the whole laser thing, but because of the clamp holding the eye open.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Dennis Lapman, a.k.a. David Kushner.
Yeah.
He, I think, is actually the oldest person out of all the people in the Final Destination franchise to survive and then later get taken out.
Okay.
And his originally supposed to die because of hot tar, versus getting a wrench to the face. I think I'd rather get the wrench to the face.
Yeah.
Because that tar did not look pleasant.
Hot tar. Where'd they come up with this stuff?
Right? Some of these are actually based on real life cases.
Oh, I'm sure, and I'm sure these things have happened.
Yeah.
It's just, geez, a 1 in a billion chance.
Oh yeah, and I think Mythbusters did an episode where they tested some of these.
Oh, cool.
Like
okay.
the Olivia Castle, the whole laser thing. I don't think those lasers. It was either them or someone. Yeah, those lasers actually. Excuse me, don't get hot enough to maim you like that. The worst that'll happen is extended eye irritation, I think.
Huh.
So number 5, Peter Friedkin, named after William Friedkin, the guy that did your favorite movie of all time.
Shaun of the Dead?
No, Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
Sarcasm.
I was like, wait a minute, that was right.
My sarcasm is off today. Sorry, guys.
You're right.
Impaled in the face versus getting impaled in the back. Either which way, it's
Yeah.
You just got straight up stabbed.
I mean, the face one, you'll probably go instantly. Because it'd go through the brain, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. And then next up was Molly Harper. She was originally supposed to survive, allegedly, because, she made it to the end of the bridge collapse. And then so I don't know if that was a loophole or she was just supposed to die at a later time, because she ends up getting bisected by a plane wing, even though she wasn't. Yeah. Which led to the, during the Flight 180 crash from the first film.
Okay.
Sam Lawton. Oh, what do you know? I actually didn't write any fun trivia for him down. Oh, well.
He's killed in an explosion.
Yeah, he was originally bisected or versus incinerated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nathan Sears, who was originally fourth in line, got moved to the last one in the line because he accidentally killed a dude and took his remaining years.
But the guy was going to die anyways.
Oh, yeah. He either got literally smashed by a cable or crushed by plane parts.
Right.
So not much difference there.
Yeah, the landing gear flew off into the bar.
Yeah, and I think he literally was the only person to get crushed in that or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for Final Destination 5. Body count of 8. I don't know. What was your favorite kill in 5?
Kushner.
Kushner? Oh.
Yeah. Just because it would suck.
And the tar?
Yeah.
I'd go Kushner for tar, and as for the premonition and for the not premonition death, I'd probably give it to Palmer for the acupuncture thing.
Oh, okay.
Because that's like torture before getting your head crushed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so now are we jumping to the original Final Destination?
Yep, the first one.
Okay. Year 2000 is when this thing came out. 25 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. And we got a new one coming just around the corner.
Bloodlines. Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. Tony Todd's last appearance in a Final Destination film. R.I.P.
Oh, he's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Must have did it before he died.
Yeah, there's a few things that'll be releasing with him in it that are post-mortem.
Okay, cool.
Prima Noctis. Anyways, so Final Destination 1, the 9th death to occur chronologically in the films, not including, of course, there was a bunch of books and comics on this franchise too, as it turns out.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Directed by James Wong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic director. I mean, what big franchise has him?
I think he did part 3 also.
I wouldn't be surprised. That one was. Sorry, blanking again. Anywho, moving on. Yeah, again, sorry guys. This episode might not be nearly as exciting, and we try to do something. And
he knows a lot more about these movies than I do,
and it doesn't help.
And it doesn't help that you can't talk right now.
Yeah,
so.
My brain. But I refuse to.
You're not a quitter.
Hell no! I decided I wanted to do this, and we're gonna do this. I'm not gonna disappoint our fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to our one person who listens to us on Spotify.
Oh,
on podcast.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks for listening, guy.
Thanks for listening, and hopefully in the future this will be better. Like I said, I thought this would go by on would do so much better than it actually is. That I feel it's doing now. I apologize, but fuck it, we're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Number 9, Todd Wagner. Only one that Death actually covered up. You know. Because the toilet leaked and then he sucked it back in. Like, literally the only time in the entire franchise. Kind of a huge misdirection when you're watching the first film. Hit by a radio versus strangled. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then a little other fun fact. The whole, like, death twitch in the thing, if you noticed. My cousin actually pointed this out when I first watched this movie with him, that he does that little death twitch, and my cousin laughed. He's like, because he jacked off a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And of course the first time in the franchise, that's when you see Tony Todd in that when they examine his corpse in the first Final Destination.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, I was trying to move forward. Power through.
Yeah. I like that Sean William Scott's in this one.
Oh, yeah.
He's great. I like him. Goon? That's a great movie.
Hell yeah. Great actor. The character that he was based off of, they originally had a heavier set kind of person.
Okay.
But Sean William Scott apparently nailed the role so much that they changed it up to match more him.
Right on.
So, yeah. Honestly, love him. So, yeah. Number 10, Terry Chaney, named after Lon Chaney.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. If you don't know who that is, watch more Phantom of the Opera. Splattered in the plane versus hit by a bus. Either which way she got fucking splattered.
Right.
Valerie Luton, incinerated versus stabbed a lot. Honestly, yeah, I'd much rather just get incinerated. Maybe get it over with. I don't know. Either which way, it's torture.
That's.
She also had the longest death sequence in all of Final Destination 1.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Then number 12, Billy Hitchcock.
Sean William Scott.
Yeah.
Gee, who's he named after?
Yeah.
Hitchcock,
I literally put duh next. And, again, incinerated. A lot of incineration in this one, actually. Versus semi-decapitated.
Right.
Yeah. Number 13. Oh, man. I skipped over some stuff. But, yeah, he was originally... I got
a feeling this is going to be long, so go ahead and skip over whatever you want.
Yeah. No, he was originally the 4th to die as well, but then he moved it. He was the one that almost got hit by the train, and then at the end of Final Destination, again, either incinerated or he got hit by a sign.
Okay.
And then I also put 1.5, Alex Browning, named after Todd Browning.
Sure.
The person that did Freaks. He had so many different ways that he was killed off screen. Originally, he was supposed to appear in Final Destination 2, but because of contract or some ridiculous reason. Yeah, they ended up killing him off screen with a brick to the head.
Lame.
Yeah, originally it was going to be a ceiling fan.
That'd have been way better.
Oh, yeah.
A brick to the head.
Yeah.
Come on.
Someone actually...
Home Alone 2, he's throwing bricks to their head.
Right. And they survived multiple bricks to the head. But then, moving on. Final Destination 2, where the... AKA, you know, they're doing it in reverse. Because instead of going down chronologically like they did with every other Final Destination film, this is the only one...
Oh, we're in Final Destination 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And this is the one where...
I didn't get to talk about Allie Larder, but okay.
But we'll get to her, because she, a.k.a. Clear Rivers...
Right.
Literally, her name is Clear.
Yeah.
Makes an appearance... She is the only returning actor ever that's been on Death's List, because, you know, Tony Todd, he's never been on Death's List that we know of.
Oh.
Yeah, so... The deaths are actually in reverse in Final Destination 2 instead of chronological order, because it turns out they each have a connection to someone that was supposed to die on the Flight 180 crash.
Okay.
So 15 to 17 was literally they were originally the last to die in the crash, along with Kimberly Corman, the lead actress or the lead female protagonist in this film.
Okay.
They were hit by a flaming truck in the premonition, and then they just got killed off by a regular truck. That flaming truck is also nicknamed the Truck from Hell in the... Yeah.
Okay.
Then Evan Lewis, that guy that... he was originally supposed to be burned alive, but got the ladder lobotomy. He... fun fact, that song that was playing in the background was Vitamin by Incubus. So
okay.
If you're, yeah. Tim Carpenter, doubled on. Well, you know what they're named after.
Yeah, Carpenter, come on.
Yeah. He was, the little kid that got crushed by glass.
Okay.
Instead of exploding. Nora Carpenter, who, again, yeah. Did you notice? Well, in this movie, she was wearing, like, I swear, the same sweater as Pamela Voorhees.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. She was also supposed to be exploded or crushed, but she got decapitated painfully. You know, like with the elevator. Oh, fuck that.
She's in this?
Oh, I got Kat Jennings.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Oh, that's Dennings.
Oh, okay. Google. Yeah, Google.
You fucked up, Google. Yeah. She is the only female to have been fourth in line.
Okay.
Yes. She was supposed to be killed in an SUV rollover. Instead, she got a PVC lobotomy to the back of the head.
Okay.
After that, Rory...
This is the one that has the logs on the truck. Okay.
Which, we'll be getting to that one because in that one the log, that was the first person to die, was getting the log through the head. But because it's going in reverse chronological order to clean up its mess, that's why he's actually the last one on Death's List in this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Rory Peters, he's the one originally was going to be hit by a garbage truck, but instead he got trisected by barbed wire.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, yeah. He has the fastest death in the
he lucked out then.
franchise, because like between 4 and 5, because shortly after the chick got the PVC to the head, dome, shortly after that, that's when the explosion happens to get him murdered. Anywho, Eugene Dix, the one thing I got for him, he's the guy that took the revolver and misfired 6 times against his head.
Okay.
You know what the odds of one misfire is? Like 1 in 10,000.
Right, it's slim.
Yeah, so 6 times, like that's like almost improbable to calculate. But he was also supposed to be crushed between his motorcycle, and he got exploded, followed by Clear Rivers, aka Allie Larder.
Yeah.
She
She drowns herself.
No, that's Kimberly Corman. Allie
Oh,
Larder
you're right,
was
yeah.
she's the one that, like...
No, they teamed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
She was exploded, like, right after Eugene got exploded.
Okay.
And then incinerated. She,
This guy actually watched all 5 of these movies this week.
Yeah, and...
I did.
got them all in chronological order. Because I, like I said, had to take some time off of work involuntarily because of my brain. Anyways.
Brain?
Yeah. She was going to be fried in the air or fried on land. Either which way, she was fried.
Yeah, toast.
Yeah, she has the she's the longest person in the film franchise to survive a death. Also, really, Clear Rivers. That's a really hippie as fuck name.
Yeah.
Brian Gibbons. So he was the kid that was saved by Rory Peters, the cokehead. He was going to be hit by a news van, but then later, like at the end of the film, he was exploded by the propane tank on the grill barbecue.
Right.
Yeah, and this is the only time where we've had 2 people actually survive canon-wise in the 5 films. Kimberly Corman, number 1, she drowned herself and then got brought back to life. She's named after Roger Corman.
Yeah, I love Roger Corman. But I like bad movies. So
Yeah. She, in a non-canon twist ending, her and Thomas Burke, who was the only survivor that beat death to not be resuscitated, because he was supposed to be after Kimberly.
Okay.
So Kimberly pretty much had to force reset the list or whatever. Watch the movies. They'll explain it better than I can right now.
Okay.
They were supposed to... He's the guy that got obliterated by the log to the face.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. Which is why we don't drive behind log trucks anymore.
That's right. Anyone who's seen this movie, or in that time period, anytime you see a log truck, this gets brought up.
My wife hasn't even really watched that movie, and she doesn't drive behind log trucks.
Because everyone knows.
You didn't really watch... you didn't watch Final Destination 2 before, did you? But you still knew about that scene.
Which scene?
The log truck?
The log truck?
No, but I can relate to that fear.
Huh.
And I don't like driving behind those cars on the highway.
Yeah.
Or semis, so I'm like, nope, switch lanes.
Right? Yeah. So they were both in a non-canon variant of like the extended cut of Final Destination 3. Were both killed by a wood chipper. But those deaths are non-canon, so technically they are alive.
Okay.
So,
I'm just hanging out listening to you. I'm like, speaking of logs, I'm a bump on one. All right. Are we in Destination 3?
Yeah. Starting out. 26 and 27 to die. Again, chronological order.
Okay.
Ashley Freund.
Okay.
Freund. Named after Karl Freund. Freund. Who did...
I told you, it's a German word.
Fuck. Yeah. No, I forgot already. He did... the 1931 Dracula, as well as I Love Lucy.
Is that the Bela Lugosi? Dracula?
The 31 one? 31 one? I believe so, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Bela Lugosi was buried in his cape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think.
He did the photography for that one.
Okay.
So, yeah, he did that one.
Wow, they're really reaching then.
Yeah.
Like, let's get the guy who does the photography for the 1931 Dracula.
Yeah, and I Love Lucy.
And I Love Lucy, sure.
And then Ashley Halperin, named after the Halperin brothers that did White Zombie.
Oh.
Yeah, the film.
What, from like 33? Somewhere there?
I think so, yeah. The first ever zombie film, yeah. Credited as the first zombie film ever.
It's so zombies before George Romero, zombies were different. Yeah. They were the classic voodoo zombies.
Oh, yeah.
Where, I don't know, priestess or whatever would take control of a fresh dead body kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it would become their servant. That sort of thing.
Versus a viral zombie.
Yeah, and George Romero changed all that.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why when people talk about zombie apocalypse, like, okay, what kind of zombies are we talking about? We're talking about magic zombies. We're talking about like the angry zombies, the fast movement. We're talking George Romero.
Right.
Like, yeah, excuse me, because like each zombie you deal with differently.
Anyways,
Yeah. The fun fact for them is this is the first set of titties in the franchise.
really, it took them 6 years to get there.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
is 2006 when this came out.
yeah. 3 films.
Huh.
2
Okay.
films. Yeah, 3 films at this point in time.
I'd just like to point out we did Wrong Turn last week. No titties in the first Wrong Turn.
okay.
But the rest of them, loaded.
Oh, yeah. And this one, like in the entire franchise, there's only 3 sets of titties.
Huh.
And I'll touch on that. So this is titties set 1 and 2.
Okay.
They died by the.
Who did it? Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
Uh,
Who showed? Do you know?
It wasn't Mary Elizabeth Winstead. It was.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be.
Yeah, no. It was. I don't know. The tan sluts.
Okay, I got you. Probably,
Oh.
yeah.
I don't know.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Titty.
So they could have even. Most of them are pretty much just going to be falling from a roller coaster in the.
She would
transition.
know.
Yeah. Whose titties?
Whose titties?
Yeah. Whose titties?
Or what?
Final Destination 3. Whose titties were they?
She doesn't know.
Okay. Anyhow.
She referenced Ready to Rumble earlier, though.
Yeah.
Just that she referenced anything was interesting.
Also,
What was the last episode you did with us? Burbs.
Burbs.
Was it Burbs?
Yeah.
Burbs.
Go look at our Burbs episode and you'll know who we're talking to.
Yeah. Also, I'm just going to refer to Final Destination 3 as the High School Musical auditions, but and you'll understand why here in a moment.
Okay.
So, number 28, Frankie Cheeks. He's the one that got an aggressive haircut
Cheeks.
with.
That's a great name. Frankie Cheeks.
It was supposed to be Frankie Cheek, but they accidentally added an S. But it doesn't matter.
I love it. That's
Yeah,
great.
Frankie Cheeks, he was a pervert. He deserved to die. I mean, what? Yeah, he got the aggressive haircut with a via car motor. Some people point out, like, oh, wasn't his camera the reason why the whole roller coaster collapsed? But the hydraulics, fluid was leaking, so and it got delayed. So by the time it did, yeah,
I would like to point out that part 3 here
yeah.
was directed by James Wong also.
Oh, hell yeah.
He skipped part 2, came back for 3.
Yeah. Part 3, Tony Todd did not return as the William Bloodworth, but he played the voice of the devil on the animatronic devil on the roller coaster.
Ah, okay.
And
Nice little cameo there.
Yeah, I think he was also the voice of the train conductor at the end.
Cool.
Yeah. Number 29 was Louis Romero. Triple duh.
Gee, who'd they name that one after?
Yeah. Oh no, we did just talk about zombie films.
Yeah.
He was the one that, so he was like thrown and then Bane. You know how Bane breaks Batman's back on his knee? Yeah.
Now, do you know what his real name is?
But
Texas Battle.
Frankie Cheeks' real name is...
Louis Romero.
Oh, Louis Romero's real name is Texas Battle?
Texas Battle. Like
Oh,
Battle. That's an awesome name. Texas Battle? Jeez, that's great.
That's right up there with Army Hammer, well, except for Army Hammer's a cannibal.
Frankie Cheeks was Sam Easton.
Oh, yeah. No, Texas Battle. No, I dig it. That's a pretty awesome name.
It is a cool name.
Yeah, he got his head Gallaghered, like the watermelon.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Next up, number 30, Aaron Ulmer.
People aren't going to be able to follow this at all.
No.
We're all over the place.
We are. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Hopefully I'm better.
Wait till the ending.
Yeah.
We'll condense it at the ending.
Yeah. Erin Ulmer, number 30 to die. She's the one that got the unwanted facial piercings with the nail gun. She actually, Ashley Tisdale originally auditioned for the role.
I actually know who that is.
Yeah.
Disney star.
Yeah.
High School Musical. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. And you'll see again why. Like number 31, Perry Milano. Nah, blah blah blah.
Malinowski?
She literally has no lines in the entire film, and she is on death's list.
Okay.
She gets impaled.
That's Maggie Ma who plays that.
What's she in?
There's not even a link for her, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Maggie.
Sorry, Maggie. Didn't make it.
Uh,
Yeah, but if you were in part 3 of Final Destination, that's something kind of cool. I'd be showing people.
yeah. Ian McKinley afterwards. His nickname is Zip, which is a reference to the movie Freaks. Actually,
Oh.
one of the derogatory term, but is pinheads. But
Oh, okay.
you know.
Chris Lemche is the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got crushed again, like almost everyone in this falls to their deaths. So I'm not even gonna. Julie Christensen. She. This a lot of people are sitting there saying it's not confirmed because this happened. This is also the first time they did like a second premonition, but the director, like one of the directors, I think actually said that,
Julie Christensen.
Yeah.
So is that the sister of Wendy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she, one of the directors, I think, confirmed like this person is, they're pretty much dead, like, dead. Like,
Got it.
There's no way they could have. It was actually Vanessa Hudgens originally auditioned for her.
Okay.
Another member of High School Musical. I haven't seen any of the movies, but
Of the High School Musicals?
yeah,
Oh.
it's actually on my bucket list to never see.
I've seen every single one. I don't suggest it. Well, if you're into bad movies, go ahead.
No, like good bad movies. I don't like musicals.
Oh, see, I like bad movies. I like good bad movies. I like all kinds of bad movies. Either way, I can make fun of it. So
Yeah, no, I don't like musicals. Okay, that's a lie. I like certain musicals, like horror musicals. You know, like
and in the Apocalypse.
yeah, see, yeah, and
Yeah.
Apocalypse, Repo, the Genetic Opera,
Yeah.
Devil's Carnival, and its sequel, Hallelujah, the Devil's Carnival. I'm kind of bummed we'll never get the third one in that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has Tech 9 in the sequel, actually.
Gotcha. Okay.
Pretty cool.
Got it. All right.
Oh, and Little Jimmy Urine
Okay.
from Mindless Self-Indulgence.
Okay.
The lead singer's name is Jimmy Urine, also
course.
known as Little Jimmy Urine.
Of course it is. Yeah. All right. Final Destination.
Sorry. I just like referencing Jimmy Urine anytime I can.
This is gonna be an editing nightmare.
I'm sorry. 34. Kevin Fisher. So Julie Christensen, the sister, got hit with a train well. They're pretty sure this happened.
So you'd say she got a train run on her?
Yeah. Actually, no, that'd be Wendy. Speaking of which, oh wait, no, I'm not to Wendy yet. Kevin Fisher, Zac Efron originally auditioned to play Kevin Fisher.
Zac Efron had a train run on him.
No,
I'm sorry. What?
he got ground up by a train. He got straight up just like ground up.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin Fisher. Yeah, originally it was Zac Efron auditioned for that one.
No, that was High School Musical.
Oh,
Where-
yeah, you're
where he
right.
had a train-
You're right. I'm
train
getting
ran on
confused
him.
now.
Yeah, that probably happened at that one too. Yeah. See what I mean though by a High School Musical? The only person like Wendy Christensen, who's thrown from the roller coaster and hit by a train. Yeah,
Can you imagine? You get thrown.
Anti-train?
You get
Am I
thrown.
doing this right?
yeah, she death by train, death by snoozer. No. Originally, Alexis Bledel auditioned for Wendy Christensen.
Who's that?
Gilmore Girls.
Okay, I've never seen an episode of Gilmore Girls.
Hold up.
No, don't show me. I don't care.
No, you'll recognize her. I know you will.
Okay.
You recognize her?
No,
Oh, never mind then. That literally served no purpose.
I've never seen Gilmore
Welcome to my
Girls.
life. This is-
Handmaid's Tale.
I've never seen Handmaid's Tale. Why would I watch that?
I've actually seen that.
Of course you have.
Moving on. So it is like they are. So yeah, 33 to 35. Fuck off. Anyways, finally, Final Destination 4, aka The Final Destination.
The Final Destination.
AKA Premonition Fest.
It's not
because-
really the Final Destination because there's a new one coming out in May.
Oh yeah.
May.
This one I literally refer to as a premonition fest because there's like non-stop premonitions. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
36, Nadia Monroe.
She's 5'3".
What?
I like big butt slurs.
Oh.
Ashley Tisdale also auditioned for the role of Nadia Monroe, where she either gets decapitated via a tire or decapitated via tire.
She got nominated to have a train run on her instead too, like Zac Efron.
I mean, Zac Efron's hot. I could take Ashley Tisdale or leave her. I don't care.
Stephanie Honore got the part instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Honore.
Carter Daniels, number 37. He is the most hated character in all the Final Destination franchise because
Who is it?
Carter Daniels.
Okay.
He was going to be bisected, but he actually got dragged and lit on fire by his own tow truck
Oh, fun.
as he was going to put a cross to burn on a African American man's hand.
That's why everyone hates him. Got it.
Yeah. So and
Justin Welborn was the actor.
Oh,
what? We're not. No, I'm cutting that.
What?
We're not bringing that up.
Yeah, you should. Anyway,
He's gonna be like, "That's libel. you can't say that stuff about me, dude." It was a part of the movie. Oh yeah, Ricky gave us permission. We're good. Yeah,
you know, another reference. Basically, my shit's fucked.
it's all gonna get cut.
Yeah. Yeah. So Carter Downs. Yeah. So he's this character is the most hated, and I think he is the most ironic death because you know what they used to do back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he kind of deserves.
back in the day, it happened like 10 years ago.
Shut up.
I mean, they got found guilty.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
true. Samantha Lane. Funny credits with her. She is credited as both Samantha and MILF.
Really, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
She was either crushed by an agent or she was going to get stoned and lobotomized.
Krista Allen.
Yeah, that the Christy. No, damn it.
Krista-
Yeah, her hot
Krista
MILF.
Allen.
MILF. I mean,
She was on Baywatch Hawaii. Days of
Oh.
Our Lives. Ooh, Emmanuel in Space in 1994.
it sounds like a terrible film. We should watch
It's a TV series based on the Emmanuel movies. Have you ever seen the Emmanuel movies?
No,
Okay. That's the smart thing to say in front of your wife.
I legitimately haven't. I'm guessing they're porn.
Basically, yeah. They're softcore late night things. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Andy Kuzer. He was got a reverse BJ. It was
Oh, what?
Oh, you know where the wood goes back through his reverse BJ.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But instead he got bashed in what I think was the balls and then lacerated by a he starred in the Alphabet Killer with
Who?
Andy Kuzer.
That's his real name?
No, not the actor that played Andy Kuzer.
Oh, okay. Andrew
Yeah,
Fiscella.
Fiscella, yeah. He played in Alphabet Killer with Eliza Dushku, Carrie Elwes, How do you pronounce Carrie's last name? Mr.
Ellis.
Elwes.
He was also in
My
quarantine.
shit's fucked.
Quarantine.
Yeah. And Bill Moseley. So that's 3, big actors out of that. I thought it was
Yeah.
cool. Hunt Wynorski.
Okay.
Not him, but he is responsible for the second, technically third set of titties in the franchise because he had a girl riding him.
Gotcha.
And
Nick
then,
Zano is the guy who played him.
yeah, he got, it was, again, also, no, that was, fuck. Okay, he got crushed. He was either going to get crushed or he got disemboweled out the butt.
Oh, that's
Or,
fun.
As my wife, what did you say happened to him?
His butt got sucked out of his butt.
Yeah, his butt got sucked out of his butt.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Jonathan Grooves.
Okay. Jackson Walker.
Yeah, where he was either going to be crushed by a car or crushed by a tub. So in the original script, his death was going to be a lot more realistic.
Okay.
He, because people were complaining that wouldn't the drain drain out the water? Wouldn't things wouldn't the attendant know to turn that off? No, in the original script, an IV stand falls down and turns the handle back on, and the old dude that is sitting in there tries to use a towel to flick the faucet shut, and instead it flies out of his hand and it covers the drain.
Okay.
Yeah, they should have kept that. Dumbasses. Home stretch.
Home stretch.
42. George Lanter. Same guy that played Bubba from Forrest Gump, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. He was hit by an ambulance.
Amber lamps. Would you...
Ampersands.
Okay. I might have to cut that.
Yeah. Yeah. George Lanter played Bubba from Forrest Gump. And, he was hit by an ambulance. Janet Cunningham.
Okay.
First time we had one of these in a little bit. She was named after Sean S. Cunningham.
Haley Webb. Put the papers down.
No, sorry. I'm trying to power through and focus on.
Yeah.
No, so she had 3. So she was either going to be crushed, stabbed in the face, and then impaled, or then she got super crushed later.
Huh.
Lori Milligan.
Chantel Van Santen.
Yeah, she originally was going to be incinerated and then ground up, but then she just got smashed between
She was on One Tree Hill.
And a pillar. Oh.
Yeah.
I think I would have.
She's a reoccurring character, not a main.
Oh, okay. And then Nick O'Bannon, named after Dan O'Bannon.
Okay. Bobby Campo.
Yeah. Oh, what did Dan O'Bannon do again?
Dan O'Bannon?
Yeah. That sounds familiar.
I don't know.
Return of the Living Dead.
Aha.
That is probably... Oh, and heavy metal.
Ooh.
I guess he worked on heavy
Wow.
metal or something. Yeah. And he got either... he was either going to be impaled or he just got straight slammed into the wall face first.
Okay.
And, yeah. That is it. That is all 45 deaths for the Final Destination franchise.
Cool. What's your favorite?
My favorite death? Getting the dude getting his butt sucked out his butt.
That is pretty good.
He kind of deserved it too.
So,
What
yeah.
That's my favorite, like, actual death, not premonition death. Favorite
Right.
premonition
I
death.
might go with you on that. Because I think the one I like is a premonition one.
The log to the face?
Yeah.
That's my favorite premonition one.
That's my favorite premonition also. And it's stuck with me. I saw it in theaters, so it has stuck with me since then.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, as we talked about earlier, when you're driving and you see that logging truck, you
Yeah.
speed up and get around it, or you fall back.
Yeah, no, after, that, I mean, completely obliterated, like, taking wood to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's, up by like Lake Lewis,
Oh, yeah.
or Lake Louis, whatever, there's logging up there. So if you're on those back roads with like a logging truck in front of you, you want to do that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So I don't fill with the papers anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so that would be my favorite. Yeah, so
I also like the roller coaster one. Just because it preys on that. That's the whole point of a roller coaster, is to make you scared
yeah.
and like excited and it's fun and that sort of thing. But you know you're going to be safe.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's Final Destination 3.
Yeah. So if we're going like overall like opening premonitions, I think I would go with a roller coaster because for that reason, it was it the most graphic of them?
Right.
No, but realistically speaking, out of all those, what's most likely going to have like I don't know. That again, that's the fear. Like I mean, I guess if you had a fear of flying, one
Sure.
but the roller coaster, yeah.
Oh, I don't like flying. I don't like flying because I don't have control of the situation.
Oh.
Like driving, I have control of the situation.
So I get
yeah.
that. Whereas most people are afraid of, but the odds of planes crashing. It's the second most safest way to travel. The safest is actually cruise ships, but it's by like 0.5%
Oh,
or
okay.
something. Yeah. So.
No, I know the numbers and everything.
But
I just don't like I'll do it if I have to. I just don't like doing it.
I get it. Like I'd rather drive than fly too, just because I like.
I like being able to stop.
Yeah.
I like side road attractions, that sort of thing.
Plus, I
I've
don't.
stopped in some weird places.
I don't like using plane bathrooms. First time I ever flew
They are
on a
tiny.
plane,
That's true.
I got locked in one.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, you know how embarrassing it is first time flying a plane where the stewardesses.
How old are you?
I was in like, I was in elementary school. I know that.
Okay, so you were a kid.
Yeah.
That's not as bad.
It was embarrassing.
If it was
more than
yesterday.
anything. Also, now I think I do have a mild case of claustrophobia. I think I'd rather.
I think a lot of people do. I
Motion
think that's pretty
sickness.
common.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I agree. Opening premonition, I'd give it to number 3. Honestly, I had to say it. Even though it has my favorite death, Final Destination 4 is probably my least favorite film because no Tony Todd.
No Tony Todd.
No
I
Tony
agree.
Todd.
Yeah.
I mean, I get.
5's not that great either.
But at least Todd was in it.
Yeah, but 4. I'm with you on 4. 4 is the worst.
Yeah.
No Tony Todd.
Yeah, no Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Best death.
And then I would put 5
After
that.
I'd go with you on that one. The opening accident on 5 was cool, but outside of that, it just wasn't as.
Okay, so here's where we might differ. So we got from worst to best. Here's me. Worst is part 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got part 5. Then you got part 2. Then you got part 3. And as the best, the original Final Destination from 2000. That's my list.
Okay. See, I would. I'm just about there with you. The only difference is I honestly think I would put. So 4, 5, just because once the story starts really going, it was meh.
Okay.
I like. I would say part 3 is literally in the middle for me, just because the opening premonition. Yeah, it is. Without. I love roller coasters, and that is a huge
James Wong.
James Wan is fantastic.
He didn't direct part 2.
But the thing too is like the opening sequence of that it was also just not that like cinematic compared to.
I understand.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's honestly.
I don't agree, but I understand.
Yeah, no, like that's just what it is for me. I agree with it being the best opening premonition, yet it's kind of like the same reason why 4 has the best kill but it's the worst movie.
Sure.
You know? But whereas 2, I'd actually put number 1 in second place because that part with the death covering up its tracks kind of threw me off for the entire franchise.
Right.
And number 2 as
they kept in 4 is when they started adding new lore of how to think. Things can be changed. And blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
No, just keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah.
That's half the beauty of the original franchise. But,
Right.
Number 2, I would say, is my favorite of them because one, that opening sequence with the crash is like it. That is my second favorite premonition.
Yeah.
Hands down, because I mean, the odds of that. I don't know, but it's not because
You're talking part 1, right?
Part 2.
Part 2. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the opening sequence. It's my second favorite because of how cinematic it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's coming back to me. Got it.
Great cast. Ali Larter's return in it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the sheriff in that was also famous too, wasn't he?
Well, it's a different guy.
Okay. Then I must have got him mixed up with something else. Oh no, he looked like someone else. Anywho, but so that's it for me. I'm brain.
I think you did good tonight,
Thank you.
even with your medical issues going on currently.
Yeah.
Because he's seen them all. I haven't. I have seen them all. Just not this past week. I wasn't going to sit down and watch 5 movies.
Well, I
had to work. This guy got off work. So
I had to take time off work. They wouldn't let me. I literally asked our doctor person like if I was cleared to work on Thursday, and they told me no.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, okay, that's yeah. And then like 5 minutes after that, that's when you texted me, and I told you, it was like, yeah, they don't want me working today.
Yeah. I got you.
Still might have to go in for the yeah. Anyways.
So next week, I'll be genuinely surprised if anyone got to the end of this.
Yeah.
Next week, I would like to do that movie that Jared Leto hates.
Me too.
We're going to do a movie from Jared Leto's movieography.
The
Filmography that he won't acknowledge. He
Fuck
hates
you.
it. This is his best movie.
Oh yeah.
I
I still think his he's got one other one that's good, but that's because he dies in it.
It's Morbin time. We're not doing Morbius. Don't worry.
Oh fuck no! I wouldn't even have Morbius added to my home collection, to be completely honest with you.
Seriously?
No.
Oh, it's so bad. That's what makes it good.
Not the good kind of bad though.
To me, it is.
It's too much of that slow-mo crap.
Right. That's what makes it funny.
I just like
it's such garbage.
If they ain't dodging bullets in the Matrix, then I don't want it.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, let's wrap this up.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please go easy on me. My shit's fucked. And stay demented.